Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Breadmower,
and this is IFXtra. So, how is everybody this last weekend in November? So, December is calling. Have you got your decorations up yet? We haven't got ours up yet, have we? I'm just dying to get them all out.
How is it the end of December?
No, it's November.
November.
Just is. It just happened. I know. It's just going dark all the time. Yeah. So, yeah, I think we should start putting things out a little bit at a time. Don't you? At least we've got them out the cupboard. That's something. That's a start. So yeah, we'll be able to put them all out. So anyway, what have you been working on this week?
I don't know. You've just saying that you've triggered my annual I haven't achieved anything this year.
No
reflex.
That's for at the end of December, not the end of November.
Yeah. Okay. So
you've been busy, haven't you?
Yeah, but I haven't got the stuff that I wanted to do done, which is how these things always work. So still trying to do some bug fixes for the new app, primarily on iPhone. There's this thing to do with the system dark mode breaking everything. And I want to try and see if we can get this rotation thing fixed so we can have portrait mode on iPads, etc. Problem is, there seemingly is a bug in the current developer tools, which kind of means just like we can't do anything.
Are they fixing it? Are they aware of it? Nobody knows. Okay.
There's a lot of forum threads of people complaining about this.
They must know then.
Yeah, but there's no sort of official word on it.
Oh dear.
I've just there's like a beta version of the tools out, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe they fixed it in that, and I spent hours trying to get that going, and then it didn't work. And probably that doesn't even run. So
who knows what's happened with that?
Yeah, I've been so that's kind of blocked that. Other things that I wanted to do were blocked by other things and other things and other things. So I've been sort of tinkering around with various bits. But yeah, I haven't got anything exciting to report, really, if I'm honest with you. Sorry about that. But we are trying to get these bug fixes done.
Yeah.
If we can't, wow, it's just a little brown out there.
I know, I just saw that.
You see, that's why we got UPS. That's completely thrown me now.
Yeah, bug fixes.
Yeah. So we're trying to keep iPhone and Android in sync.
Yeah, that's right.
If this goes on for more than another few days, we're just going to bail out. We'll keep updating Android.
Yeah.
iPhone, we'll do an update when we can. It's out of our hands at the minute, which is quite frustrating after spending all this time saying like, yeah, we're going to do an iPhone app, and then like I went kind of like full on with it, got it done, and now like we're blocked from doing anything on it.
So annoying.
It kind of feels like a waste of time. But yeah, we'll get there in the end. It's just a bit frustrating.
Cool.
Anyway,
okay.
Whinge. Sorry.
So before we go on to awards, we've got a little thank you, haven't we, to say?
Yes.
To Dax.
Yes. Dax adjusted their Patreon pledge up, which is very kind of them. And then our lights are going again.
Get through this before they all disappear.
Yes. Okay, right. I should waffle less. So yes, thank you very much for that. Patreon is one of the ways that you can support us building all of this stuff that we make for you, because we really enjoy doing it, and we love seeing you laugh at interference or joining us for the quiz and things like that. And it's great, but we need help to pay the server bills. Patreon is really helpful because it lets you sort of like pledge like a little monthly amount to us if you so desire. Patreon.com/interference if you'd like to check that out. Patrons get support status in interference, so you get cool things like replays, etc. And you can create your own challenge games. That's the new thing that went in last week.
That's true.
On the web, it'll go on the app when I can update the app. And you also get a custom entrance shout out from Ava on the quiz if you're a quiz player. But we talk about the quiz later.
Yeah. Anyway, now it's time to see who won this week's awards. Pitch of the week this week goes to Rouge Island for Obama Makes Boris Johnson Cry. I just love that cartoon style. It looks brilliant. And yes, you're right. You should look after that NHS. That's brilliant, Rouge Island.
My favourite description this week was, "John, why are you rubbing your face on a dog?" by Furrit Walk. Yeah, now that you mention it, there's something about the angle there where it does look just like they're rubbing their cheek on the dog. Seriously, John, how many times do we have to tell you? Nice work, Furrit Walk.
Community Pick of the Week this week goes to Heraclium for Frogman Travels to Springfield. I just love how it looks like Kermit and there he is in his train looking out the window, and then he gets there and he's ready to get off. Looks wonderful. That's brilliant. Well done, Heraclium. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week I said, what is your favourite item of clothing? Is it the most comfortable or the thing that looks most stylish? I said I quite like my polo neck jumpers.
This is the one, isn't
I feel
it?
quite chic and quite Parisian in these. But I also love my really nice grey hoodie because it's so soft. It's so comfy. It's slightly smart, but it's comfy.
Well, I mean, and that's what matters, isn't
Yeah.
it? I always remember when we first met, you hated polo necks.
I did, yeah.
And you refused to wear them. But
No,
now you're
no,
into them.
I am, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny how your taste change, isn't it? Okay, go on. So what have people been saying?
Okay, well, Canopy says, I've got this jumper that I got in a Chinese shop. Ooh, they have lots of cool clothing there. And it's warm, but not too warm. And it's baggy, so it hides all my bulging bits. But it's not shapeless. And it can go both casual and quite dressy, because of the details and the buttons on the cuff, and it's dark red, which is really not my colour, which makes the fact that I like it so much really great. Yeah, I don't like red either, but occasionally you just find something red and you think, oh yeah, that's really nice.
I didn't think red worked for me, but then
red,
I've got some red shirts now. Yeah,
that sounds cool.
Okay, 9% says, this is quite an unusual one actually, 9% 4-star office to work from home. A few jobs like my job continued remotely, even after most returned to the office life. I mean, that's like, me and IT, everything remote. So over the past year, I've grown accustomed to walking around barefoot. Wearing dress shoes for 12 hours a day now feels like a form of torture. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of got into that.
You've had to wear dress shoes, yeah.
Yeah.
For ages, though.
But like, I just wear my slippers most of the time now. But in summer, I was kind of getting into just wandering around barefoot, and it's really liberating. Yeah. But 9% says, I read about some of the health benefits of walking around barefoot, even started running shoeless. Wow. Honestly, I feel better than I have in years. After more than a year of the au natural lifestyle, my current favourite item of clothing is a pair of minimalist shoes, barefoot shoes, made by Vive.
I've not heard of these, actually. I should look them up.
Now, I have heard of these in terms of running, because I run, well, allegedly I run, I haven't been for a while. I run, I've just got like a pair of standard boring running shoes. But these were getting really popular a few years ago. And it's basically like, I mean, like gull boots that people use when, doing water-based stuff, like where they have like sort of, it's like a Vulcan thing for your foot. But you can get like barefoot shoes where they sort of have individual
toes in.
Anyway, point is, it's much like being barefoot. There's not much kind of support there or padding and all this. So it is almost like just having your feet on the ground, and they are meant to be really good. But there's apparently like a big adjustment to getting used to them. Like, because normally you land with your heel and then sort of rock forward, but you need to sort of land on the ball of your foot. Anyway, so there we go. I vaguely thought about getting some, and then I thought, actually, there's a load of dog walkers around here. That won't end well. No. So yeah. No. But yeah. So cool. Interesting to hear from someone who's got a pair. It goes on to say they're stylish enough to wear to a restaurant, a doctor's office. So comfortable that I wear them whenever I have to go somewhere that requires footwear. Cool. Yeah, nice. Okay.
Vice said I've been wearing the same few shirts for a couple of months now, as long as they're cool to the touch in scorching Vicelandian sun. My favourite is naturally a light blue one. Cool.
Rouge Island says, I acquired/stole some SpongeBob lounge pants for my better half, and I love them. I also have a red/black varsity jacket with the Team Mystic logo from Pokemon Go on it, which sounds really geeky. That's cool. But it looks ace. I get a lot of nice comments on it until people learn it's a Pokemon logo. I mean, that's cool.
Who cares? Yeah. Sounds wonderful.
I mean, you know what my favourite shirts are?
What?
All of these random meme shirts that I make. Yeah. Like, I've got a shirt that says Shrews on it because Merry Cricket said about supporting a sports team, and Shrews would be my favourite sports team. So I made a shirt of it. And, right, you can buy these things. Yes, shameless plug time. Playinterference.com/merch if you want to get some interference shirts, hoodies,
dog bandanas,
hats,
forget, Christmas,
all kinds of
Christmas
stuff.
coming.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Individual Christmas gifts for people.
Yeah.
You can also, of course, get your drawings, any cool drawings on a shirt. And just press the little menu button under a drawing and say get on a shirt. We can sort that out for you.
Design your own shirts virtually.
Just saying.
Pretty cool. Okay, now it's time to see what we're going to be talking about next week in the forums. What subject could you give a 20-minute talk on without any preparation? I think you can guess mine, the films of Kenneth Branagh, but maybe I could do Pride and Prejudice too.
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
And don't forget, tomorrow night is Zeitgeist Quiz Night. 5 rounds, 5 different topics.
Yeah, if you've not seen this before, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the interference quiz of the week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard.
Yeah, would you like to know which artists I've chosen for this week?
Okay, go on.
I have chosen one from Halibub, Smarda, Callum, Anvil, and Mama Llama.
Okay, so we've got a couple of quiz regulars there, a couple of interference newbie-ishes within the last few weeks, and a few of the regulars on there. Okay, nice. So each round's going to be based on one of their drawings. So, seagull drawing might be around on seabirds, seaside resorts, seas, maybe things that start with C. I don't know. That's maybe a bit tenuous. Things that steal your chips.
I like tenuous.
That kind of stuff.
We're getting tenuous this week.
Bunnery writes all of it. I don't see it. No one knows what's coming up. So if you'd like to see what the drawings are and then have a guess at what the rounds will be, you'll have to join us on Sunday at 7 p.m. UK.
Guess who won last Sunday?
Go on.
Darth won with 201 and Grinning Goose was second with 200. How close was that?
Very close.
And third was the Merry Cricket with 172.
Yeah, it was all about bonus points there. It was just Darth getting 2 bonus points. Get 10 points if you're right, extra bonus point if you're fastest right answer.
Makes all the difference.
And that was what, leapfrog. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So that was Sunday, but then on Thursdays we do Zeitgeist 20, which is 1 topic and 20 questions on that. What were we doing last time?
Japan. It was quite a tricky one actually, because the highest score was 167. That was Darth. Goose was second again with 143, and Callum was third this time with 113. So that was cool.
I feel like I sort of learnt a bit of stuff there.
Yeah.
I learnt about Garçon.
Comme des Garçons.
Comme des Garçons
is a fashion house in Japan with Japanese designers. I always thought it was French.
Educational.
Amazing.
All right, what have we got next time then?
Well, next Thursday we've got Zeitgeist 20 all about movies.
Okay, movies. Yeah, well, I mean, I watch movies.
Most people watch some movies, don't they?
I haven't been to the cinema in a long time, obviously.
Not many of us have, really, yeah.
And, I mean, sometimes I go and I watch, horizon broadening things with you, but
most of the time,
on the whole, I go and see Marvel films with Goose and stuff. I've seen some highbrow stuff too. Okay, right, movies then. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wide-ranging 20 questions.
Right. Cool. So again, Bunnery's written all of this. No one knows what it's going to be about. If you would like to find out, then join us on Thursday, 7 p.m. UK, over on twitch.tv/interference.
Cool. That's all the news for now. Just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play along on the web at playinterference.com or download the Interference app from your app store. Just search for Interference. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter at PlayIFX. We're on Facebook at PlayInterference. And we're on Patreon, patreon.com/interference. If you want to get a bit of monthly support. Oh, I feel like I've said this bit already, but now it's sort of a routine. If you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building new features and all kinds of new cool stuff to keep you entertained, we really appreciate your support. You become a supporter in Interference and you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava on the quiz.
That's always fun. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next Saturday.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.